It's a straight. I hope it's straight because that's all we need right now. Hmm. Take a drink of my coffee. I want to be calm for this, because I also want to explain this in a way where you can understand what I'm saying, and I want to make you understand. My intention here today is to make everybody behind that screen understand exactly what I'm about to explain here. And I'm about to explain something on the board. As you can see, there's a whiteboard behind me. And I'm going to be showing you guys a law, a very important law that I think everybody should be aware of. But not a lot of people are aware of it. So, what law is this that I'm speaking of? The law of divine oneness. So, this law right here is quite important to understand. It's one of the first laws of 12 that we will be going over in the next couple of days. But this is the very first one here. And this law's definition is the following: we are one. What does this mean? It means we, all of us, are one. We're all collective consciousness. Sure, we all have our own minds. We all are living our own lives, our own experiences. And we are under the impression that it's all in here, right? And it's only in here. That's where we got it wrong. We're under the impression that it's all in here, but we all contribute to the collective consciousness as a whole. Whether you're aware of it or not, we do. That's just that's just what it is. We're all interconnected beings. We all are connected. We're all energy. We're all connected. So, what I'm trying to get at here is the following. The main thing that this law focuses on here is going to be three important things that you need to watch. Your thoughts, intentions, and actions. Thoughts, intentions, and actions. These three things are what one has to keep under control in order to get the life that they want and at least live a peaceful life within yourself. Now, your thoughts and intentions, actually, these two right here, these two will shape your reality. Your thoughts and intentions will shape your reality. Notice the apostrophes right there? Your reality. So, ask yourself, do you have positive thoughts, negative thoughts throughout your day? You're probably thinking about it now. What do you be thinking about throughout your day that you would consider positive or negative? You know what's positive, you know what's negative. Optimistic, pessimistic. Are you the one that finds something negative to say in every situation? Are you the one that's always having a bitch face? And it's always talking shit, saying something that you won't say about somebody, saying something about somebody that you wouldn't say to their face, talking shit, gossiping. What type of person are you? Watch your thoughts and your intentions, because these two have far reacting consequences than what you imagine. They do. And some of them, and you might actually have a shitty life due to some of your thoughts and intentions. So, reflect. See, what are you thinking on the daily? What are your mindsets throughout the day? What are you processing through your head? Pay attention to it and think about it, because you could be hurting yourself in your life at the end of the day and you don't even know it. Now, your actions your actions have a equal reaction no matter what. So we'll go into the law of cause and effect at some point. That's another law. But to summarize this right here, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Actions have a equal reaction. Good or bad. Good or bad. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad. The universe does not care. You're gonna get an equal reaction regardless. Regardless if it's good or bad. Okay? So be mindful of your actions. Be mindful of your decisions that you make on the daily. They impact your life as well. It's crazy that we have to explain this, because some of you guys will actually say, "Oh, I already knew this. Oh, yeah, yeah. We know that our actions influence our lives and who we are and all of that." Yeah, you take it as common sense, but it's not so common if you acknowledge what I'm saying and you still go and do fuck ups on your day-to-day life. You need to be better. You need to be a better person. You know what's good, you know what's bad. Do more good, and you'll be good. Now, this right here was enough for actions. Another thing I want to go over is positive intentions. I want all of you guys to practice this going forward. Please have positive intentions for everything. Maintain a positive approach to everything. Everything. Why? I mean, what do you have to lose? Just be positive. Be a positive person. I heard somebody say a quote that actually stuck with me, and it went something along the lines of, how happy we are is not much based on our life situation, but more on if we interpret it. Positively or negatively. Do you understand that? How happy we are is not much based on our life situation, okay? But it is more based on if we interpret it positively or negatively. I forgot who said that, but it makes sense. It's not based on your life situation. Your happiness is not based on that. It's based on what type of approach are you getting at it, you know? So if you're approaching your life with a positive attitude, you'll be happy. If you're approaching it with a negative attitude, then you're going to get more of that. The world is going to give you more of that. So that's pretty self-explanatory as well. So the whole point here is just have positive approaches to everything. Be positive to people. Don't be a fucking asshole, you know? Don't be a little bitch face either. Going around the world spreading negativity. It's just draining. Not only to yourself, but to the people around you as well. You're a burden to people. It's just, get it together. Fuck, man. By understanding and familiarizing yourself with this law, you can let go of feelings of fear, isolation, insecurity. All of those feelings. Look, isolation, fear, insecurity, all of them gone. If you familiarize yourself with that law and you understand it in the way that I'm explaining it to you, feel free to do your own research on it. I'm just bringing it to your attention. If you understand this law and familiarize yourself with it, you will let go of feelings of isolation, insecurity, fears, you'll be happier overall. That's the point. And I just want to remind you guys, you, we are not alone on this journey. And we can count and have the support of the universe, the source, or God.